Okay, so that's the protection piece. Now I'm going to talk to you a little bit about retirement piece. So we started talking about the IRAs. So we kind of went through that a little bit. So what are some other ways that we can look at? One of the things that a lot of companies back in the day, everyone had, depending on retirement, they, looked at Social Security and pension. Well, pensions are pretty much non-existent anymore. But there is a way that you can create your own pension with the sense of an annuity. So now I know that a lot of times there's a lot on the internet, there's a lot on TV, there's all kinds of, a lot of information. So sometimes too much information. So it's like, what do I do? So there are all different kinds. Again, with all these products that we work with, again, knowing that we work with you and what your situation is. So not everything's going to fit the same person, but this is a good, these are just basic concepts for you to maybe that it might fit you right now or it may not. But annuity will help provide. So as we get closer to retirement age and we're ready to get into retirement, and annuities will help protect that principal. So if you've worked so hard to gain, either whether it's in an IRA or it's from your 401k, you've worked a lot of years and a lot of hard to get that money. So what we want to do is protect it, because one of the biggest things that people in retirement are afraid of is outliving your money, as Mary just said. What happens if we live too long? I mean, we play these scenarios out. So annuities will help protect that principal so that you won't lose what your initial investment is. And then they have these pieces on there that help give you what we call like a little spigot that turns it on that will guarantee you income for the rest of your life. So that gives you peace of mind if that's something that is of concern of yours. Now, the next one is overfunding the life insurance. So Mary just talked to you about the protection piece, how it works as a protection piece. And that's fine. There are, like I said, this is another vehicle that there are all different kinds, but there's ways of using life insurance similar to what that Roth IRA was, in a way that you can build up. It is an after-tax dollar, and you build up the tax, you can build up a cash-free amount of money and then be able to disperse that. So we also look at different things as far as what's good for you today, what's going to be good for you down the road and in retirement. So again, different phases of your life are going to determine which different things that you may need. And if you're a small business like Mary and I, then you can, if you're just starting out or self-employed, IRAs are initially the way to go. You can then look at SEP IRAs, simple IRAs. Those are just, again, getting into a bigger amount that you can contribute, all being tax savings for you off of that income that you're earning. And then there's the 401k, and then cash balance plans are something that if you're really looking, then once you get to a higher income and you're looking to, you've exhausted all your ways of trying to save some money, this is another option possibly that you may want to explore.